What is up, everyone? Today I'm here with Chabad at CU's heart and soul, the person who makes our community so vibrant and so welcoming, Yitzy Wilhelm. Yitzy, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Now, you've been asking me to come on to the podcast for a long time now, right?
Yes.
And I'm so happy you're here because there's so many good things we're going to talk about today.
Yes.
And I want everyone to know who you are.
Yes.
And what you do for our community, what you do for the students.
Yes.
And the way that you look at life and how you have so much joy and simcha for everything you do.
Yes.
So why don't you start off by telling everyone a little bit about who you are. Tell us about what you do here in Boulder. And then we'll get into a little bit about the jobs that you do on a day-to-day.
So my name's Yitzy, and but who I am to Boulder, I am the heart and soul of this state.
Of the state. Yes, you are, man. So tell us about the Chabad and what you do there.
So at the Chabad, my job is to lead Friday night davening and tell and say hi to everybody and get everyone quiet for Kiddush and Challah.
So for people who may not know about Friday night davening, what do you do? What kind of service is it?
Kabbalat Shabbat, and it's to welcome in Shabbos.
And how long have you been doing that?
For almost 13 years. It's my bar mitzvah.
Since your bar mitzvah. We actually just had a 10-year anniversary celebration of Yitzy's bar mitzvah, right?
Yes.
How was that? Tell us about that.
That was so much fun. We had food. We got to watch my whole bar mitzvah concert. It was everything I could have ever asked for.
It was great. We probably had like 30 people there, all to celebrate. Cake was good, and the videos were great. It was cool to see your Tati before he had all the grays in his beard.
Yes.
So back to Kabbalat Shabbat, right? So all the students come every Friday night and you lead the prayer service for them.
Yes.
What is your favorite part of the Friday night experience at Chabad?
My favorite part of the Friday night experience is just getting to talk to everybody and hang out with everyone.
And then what do you like to say to someone when they come in and it's their first time? How do you make them feel
welcome? I like to say, welcome to Chabad CU. I'm very happy to see you. If you have any questions, please let me know.
That's awesome. And people come back. And people come back every week and they get to know you. Everyone in the Chabad house knows who Yitzy is, right?
Yes.
Yitzy, do you have any questions for me? Because you and I have been going to Friday night davening together for about 5 years now.
I do have some questions. My father came up with some good questions. What is your favorite type of animal?
My favorite type of animal. So I might get some hate for this, but I'm a cat person.
Yes.
Right? I like dogs, but I like cats a lot more.
Yeah.
If I were to say so that's like a house pet, right?
Yeah.
Any animal. That's a really good question. I really like dolphins. They're very smart.
And another question is, my parents want to know, what do you enjoy about my parents, my dad and my mom?
That's a good question. So your parents welcomed me into the community here, again, about 4.5 years ago when I was just a little freshman in college. And at that point, I hadn't really been super connected to Judaism. I grew up very Jewish, but I wanted to go to college. I wanted to have a good time. And I didn't really think that being Jewish was going to be part of my experience. But your parents really brought me in and welcomed me and helped me really feel connected. And that's partially because of you and your family. But I love how everything they do from the second they wake up to the second they go to bed is in service of their community. Right? They do everything to help the students, whether someone's sick and needs matzah soup, whether it's preparing for Shabbos or Chagim, or just taking time to learn or talk to a student who's having a hard time.
Yes.
So that's something I really admire in them, and then I try and do myself.
Yes.
What do you admire about your parents?
So what I admire about my parents is I love how they're always nice to me, and they make me very yummy breakfast every day in the morning. And also like hanging out with my father and my mom, especially when we hang out in Denver together. Me and my father and me and my mother like to go shopping together.
That's fun. And you guys go to Denver a lot. And
Yeah.
you, in particular, spend a lot of time there because of your job, right?
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about your job.
So, for those who know about my job, I work at the East Side Coastal Deli. Over there, I do like pricing. I put price tags on things. Then I work at the zoo. And when I do at the zoo, well, I usually do an info card. And at the info card, I get out info about the animals, say hi to guests. If guests have any questions, that they come up to me.
So you've been working at the zoo for how long?
For about a while. I don't know for how long, but for a while.
So I know you've seen a lot of different animals come into the zoo.
Yes.
And I know you've seen some that have been born while they're in the zoo as well.
Yes.
Right? So out of all the animals you've seen, which one is your favorite?
I like the tigers because the reason why I like the tigers, the stripes are so fun, and I just love seeing them every time I'm there.
The tigers. Do you ever get scared of them?
No, I don't really get scared of tigers.
They're friendly to you guys.
Yes.
Does someone go in and feed them?
There is someone who does go in and feed them, actually. They feed them from the outside, not from the inside, from the outside.
Right, because that could be a little dangerous, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you think you'll ever get to feed them?
I don't think so. I wish I could, but that's not my job. I would like to have that job one day, feed the animals, but unfortunately, that's not my job.
So we also have a friend, right, who really loves penguins. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
So that's Stretch, everyone.
Yes.
Stretch loves penguins.
Yes.
So do you guys have penguins at your zoo too?
The answer is we actually do have penguins.
Do you know what kind?
Yes, we have penguins from Africa. They're called African penguins.
And I'm sure you've learned a lot about different animals since working there, right?
Yes, I have.
Do you have any fun facts about penguins or about tigers or about any other animals?
So, a couple facts I know about the tigers. The tigers are carnivores because they love eating meat, and they're part of the big cat family. And they roar all the time to let other tigers know that they need something.
That's awesome, Yitz. Do you get to share the facts that you know with guests that come in? Do you get to share all?
So I actually do, and I also share about what the shows are happening because there's this map of talks which I use for my folk on, and I give people about all the time of what the times are for those shows.
That's great, Yitz. Well, it sounds like you really enjoy what you do, and it sounds like other people really enjoy hearing from you about all these different animals.
Yes.
So I have another question for you, a different topic now.
Yes.
I want to talk a little bit more about what your parents are doing here in Boulder,
Yes.
right? So your parents are on shlichut here in Boulder,
Yes.
right? So if you want to tell someone who maybe doesn't know, what is shlichut? What is their mission? What are they doing here?
So my parents, what they're doing here, they're working with the students. They talk to them, they learn with them, and they do services with them.
Yeah. And they're helping, connect people who've grown up Jewish.
Yes.
And give them a really solid Jewish life here while they're in college, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So what is your favorite part of being a shaliach here?
My favorite part of Shliach of being a part of Boulder is I just love hanging out with all of the students and my family.
And I'm sure you made a lot of friends with people over the years, huh?
Yes, I've made lots of good friends here.
Do you want to give a shout out to any of your friends while we're on here?
So for all my friends who know I'm on here, I just want to give a shout out that hopefully you'll continue to come and hopefully you'll continue to make my parents very happy.
That's very nice of you. Do you have any more questions for me, Yitz?
Yes. What is your favorite type of breakfast food or any type of food?
My favorite type of breakfast food, and this is very Jewish, but probably bagels and lox.
Yeah.
I don't have it often, but when I do, I really enjoy it.
And what do you enjoy about Boulder and everything you do here?
That's a good question. Thank you. What I enjoy most about Boulder is that everyone here is very friendly. I grew up on the East Coast, and I'm sure you're a Yankees fan. You know that sometimes on the East Coast, people can be a little harsh or rude sometimes, right?
Yes.
You walking around the streets in New York, you got to be a little careful, huh?
Yes.
But in Boulder, everyone's very nice. And I think it's because they're always outdoors. It's very sunny here. Everyone's very active. A lot of people they want to grow, and they want to be better people. And it's a positive community.
And I know we're sweet, but what is your favorite store on Pro Street? Like any type of store, which is in particular. Yeah, my favorite's the kite store, Into the Wind.
It's called Into the Wind?
Yes.
Where's that at? It's down that way on Pearl?
Yes.
Okay. I've never been there, but I'll have to check it out.
And also some other questions. I have pet fish. Would you ever like to have pet fish, or would you rather like to have like no pets, which is at all?
So I'll answer your first question. And my favorite store on Pearl Street is Paradise Records. It's a record store.
Yeah.
It's down on East Pearl Street.
Yeah.
And they have every record you can think of. So I started collecting them. And then you've come over to my house because your father bought a Mordechai Ben David record. Right?
Yes.
So I get a lot of my records there. So I love it. To answer your second question, I actually did have a fish tank about a year ago with Moshe Noach and Stretch.
Yeah.
And D-Mash.
Yeah.
We bought a giant tank and we filled it. We had frogs, we had snails, we had fish, we had shrimp. They're not very kosher, but we didn't eat them.
Yes.
And so we had a whole tank. Sadly, a lot of them didn't make it, but it was fun having them. And you came over and you saw it, right?
Yes.
So I loved it. And you have fish. Tell us about your fish.
So for those who don't know, I have fish as well, and they're freshwater fish. And some other questions I have. I know I like taking showers in the morning. Do you like to have a nice morning routine, or do you not like having a routine at all?
So I love my morning routine.
Yeah.
Do you want to know what I do?
Yes.
First, I wrap tefillin.
Yes.
Do you do that?
So, but how I start my morning routine is I start
tell me.
mine in the shower. Then I wash neguvas and say brachos. Then I take medicine, and then I do my service after.
That's awesome. So you wake up and you make sure to say your brachas. So
yes.
So we both do that. I do my tefillin. I also take a shower. I take a cold shower in the morning.
Yes.
And that's it. It's awesome. Have you taken a cold shower before?
No. I kind of like hot showers.
I love hot showers. If you ever want to try it, the cold shower, it'll wake you up really quickly.
Yes.
It's the best thing there is.
And I know I like to do exercise. I actually just went on a nice walk to get some exercise. But do you often exercise? I do my exercise almost all the time.
That's awesome. You also do swimming, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I love doing outside exercises. I like hiking. I go to the park a lot, and I do pull-ups with friends.
And now here's a question I have for you. I might go do mini golf at Gateway Park. Like, have you ever done mini golf, or are you not such a golfer?
So I like mini golf. I never really got into normal golf, right? But mini golf I've done a lot. There's a place in North Boulder. You've been.
It's called Gateway Park.
We went there together. Remember? We did the with Friendship Circle. We did the bumper cars and all that.
Yes, and some other questions is I love watching videos on YouTube like baseball highlights. Do you often like watching YouTube videos, or are you not such a big YouTuber?
I like watching YouTube videos. I watch a lot of YouTube videos about history, a lot of stuff about just like sometimes politics, but also just like cool inventions and stuff. My YouTube's a little interesting, but I don't really watch much baseball. I know that you do, and you watch a lot of baseball.
And what goes to that? I always love traveling. If you would have to travel to any place in the world, like I would like to go to New York, where would you travel and why would you want to travel there? Because the reason why I like traveling to New York, I just like seeing all the tall skyscrapers and the restaurants.
Yeah, I love New York. I've been there a few times. If I were to go anywhere, it would be Thailand. I've been to Europe, and I really want to go to Thailand because there's so many Israelis there that you'll walk around and the locals, some of them will know Hebrew, and you'll see a lot of Israelis. So I think it would be cool to go travel there.
And one last question before we end here, which is for you, Yehuda, is think of a good one. I like watching Disney movies. If you, I know I like Disney, but have you ever seen Disney, or do you not really like watching Disney movies at all?
Yeah, I grew up watching Disney movies. I love Disney movies, and I know that you have a very special talent for anyone listening. You know how to recite a lot of the words and songs from Disney movies, huh?
If you have to pick one favorite Disney movie, mine is Home Alone. If you have to think of all the Disney movies like Frozen, Finding Dory, Nemo, Lion King, Cars, Home Alone, My Ducks, which one of those would you pick and why?
So I don't know if this is Disney or Pixar, but I'd say Up. Have you seen Up?
No.
Okay, you should definitely watch it. It might not be Disney, but it's a really good movie, and I love it. Yitz, can you share your impressions of Finding Nemo? I know you love that movie.
So the reason is, I used to like Finding Nemo, but now I like Finding Dory. And the reason why I like Finding Dory because of the truck falling over the trees. In case anybody doesn't know what's happening there, I'm sure you heard, but did you by any chance hear what's happening this coming Saturday for those who don't know about it?
So someone told me there's a rumor that you'll be learning from the Torah. You'll be reading the Torah portion, the Shabbos.
Yes.
And it's your bar mitzvah portion, huh?
Yes.
Are you excited?
Yes. My question is, do you have a bar mitzvah portion too? And if you did, mine was by. What was yours bar mitzvah portion?
Thank you for asking. My bar mitzvah portion was chukat.
And and I also would go throw candies. Have you ever like getting candies thrown at you after leaning, or are you not such a fan of it? I'm a fan of it.
I'm more of a fan at throwing it at people because when in our shul, what happens is you go up and all the boys throw it as hard as you can. Yeah. During Sukkot, remember they were throwing etrogs at everyone.
Yes.
Yes, I have a question.
Yes.
So you lead Friday night davening.
Yes.
And you told me that you say your brachas in the morning.
Yes.
When you daven,
yes.
What do you like to thank Hashem for?
I like to thank Hashem for my family. What do you like thanking Hashem for when you daven?
I like to thank Hashem for my family as well, and also for just the awesome friends I have in my life.
And also, I don't have anything, but I usually do have stuff on Sunday afternoon. But since I don't have anything, I like having free time. Do you like having free time like Like if you don't have stuff planned in the afternoon. Like for example, I usually have swim team every Sunday, but today I don't have it. So if I'm excited for my free time. So what do you like to do in your free time? I like to do puzzles and reread. How about you? Yehuda, what do you like to do in your free time?
Yeah, in my free time, I like to hang out with my friends. I like to write. I like to go to the sauna, which I'm gonna do after this. Have you
Yeah.
been in the sauna before?
No.
It's very fun. I like to hang out with Mechi, who's
Yeah.
our producer here in the studio today.
Yeah. And also, just one more question. I like traveling on airplanes. Like, I kind of enjoy airplanes. And if you've ever been on an airplane, what do you enjoy about? Well, first, my question is I like the window. So next time I travel, I'll pick the window. So next time you travel, do you like the window, middle seat, or the aisle?
See, some people like the aisle, but I don't understand it because I like looking out the window when I'm taking off and landing. So I definitely will take I'll take window any day over middle or aisle.
And I'm not planning to travel anytime soon. Are you planning to travel anytime soon?
I plan on I'm going to Salt Lake City, but I'm driving, so it doesn't count like a flight. But I'm going there to see Jesse Rabner.
Yes.
And then I'm going to Israel for Birthright in May.
Yes. And I wish I could come, but I'm going to be busy. But what are you looking forward to in Israel? Because last time I went to the beach at Netanya. Are you guys planning to go there?
Yeah, we're going to go to the beach. We're going to go all over the country. I'm most looking forward to going to have Shabbos in Jerusalem. With all of the 200 kids we're bringing, going to the hotel with them, and then singing and dancing and having dinner.
And is AJ planning to join you guys again this year? Because I know for the last couple of years he has. So is he joining you this year, or is he taking a break?
That's a TBD. You'll have to ask him, buddy.
Oh, well, I can't think of any more questions.
I have another question for you.
Yes.
Okay, so I know you like Uncle Moishe songs.
Yes.
What's your favorite Uncle Moishe song?
My favorite Uncle Moishe song is the pizza song.
Okay, how does it go?
I don't really know it, but if you have to pick one song, do you like Uncle Moishe, or do you have another singer who you like listening to?
I don't think I've heard an Uncle Moishe song besides when you sing it. Besides Uncle Moishe, I'm trying to think who else I like. I like listening to Yishai Rebo.
And also another question for those who don't know me. A long time ago, I watched Thomas the Tank Engine. Have you ever watched Thomas the Tank Engine? Yeah. And if you have, which is your favorite episode? My favorite episode is where is where James almost gets his coat painted blue. And if you did watch Thomas, which episode would you like?
Okay, so I grew up watching Thomas the Train. I had a whole train set, and I had a whole mat on the floor that was Thomas the Train theme.
Yeah.
I had all the different trains and different tracks that I'd build, so
Yeah.
I was a huge fan. I really don't remember many of the episodes.
But if you have to pick your favorite engine, mine is Thomas. Who would be your favorite engine of all of them?
I don't know. Well, give me options. What other characters are there?
Well, I could name you a couple. There's Percy, James, Gordon, Henry.
Gordon. Definitely. Yeah. Gordon, yes.
Yes. And also, I also like Lion King. And the reason why I like Lion King, I like the new one better because the old one makes me cry. Have you ever seen the old one, Yehuda? And if it does, I want to know if it makes you cry at all.
I don't think it made me cry, but I did like it. I have seen it. It gets sad, doesn't it?
Yes. Yes. And also, I know I'm drinking Gatorade, but if you would have to pick your favorite type of drink, what type of other drinks do you like besides water? I like Gatorade and soda and vitamin water.
I love iced tea. Iced tea is my favorite. Should we do a quick l'chaim with your Gatorade?
Yes.
L'chaim, yes.
I can't think of anything else. Do you have any other questions, which is for me? Or are we done for the day?
Well, yes, we were talking about Lion King. What's your favorite quote from the movie?
My favorite movie is I Just Can't Wait to Be King. If you have to pick a quote from that movie or any Disney movie, what would it be and why?
Just keep swimming. You know what that's from?
That's from Finding Dory.
Yeah, it is.
And also, I don't know if you're a baseball fan, but if you are, there's a couple of baseball stadiums I would go to. But if you would travel to any baseball stadium, like any 30 parks in the world, which one would you travel to and why would you want to travel there?
So I'd go to Fenway Park, Boston, because I grew up near there and I grew up going to Red Sox games. And I know you're not a huge Red Sox fan, and that's a little controversial.
But what do you like about Fenway Park? If you have to pick any park, do you like the Green Monster or like the view looking down from the Green Monster?
The Green Monster's great. I guess it just reminds me of home because that's where I grew up. So I like just being there. I haven't been in a long, long time.
And also, I like having a particular bedtime. I usually go to bed at 9. Like, what's your bedtime, Yehuda? And why do you like going to bed at that time?
Yes, I wish I went to bed earlier than you do, man. I try and go to bed by midnight. I know that's late by some people's standards, but I just have a lot to do during the day, you know?
And my question is, I have school tomorrow. Do you have school or are you off for MOK Day?
So I finished school, so I don't go to school anymore, but I'll be working tomorrow here in the studio, recording podcasts for people. So I hope you enjoy your day off.
And I work. So do you work almost every day or do you only work some days and not every day?
I work every day during the week besides Shabbos, and Sundays I sometimes work.
And what do you like to do before you come here? I just like hanging out at home and being on my phone. Do you like playing on your phone a lot? I love playing on my phone. And if you do, what's your favorite thing to play on your phone or just anything to do on your phone?
If I'm just hanging out on my phone, I'll scroll on Instagram Reels. And before I come to work, I like to listen to a really good song in my car and get myself ready for the day.
How do you like to get yourself ready for the day? Usually, if I'm tired, I like to stretch. How do you get yourself ready for the day if you're tired or any type of reason?
That's a good one. I didn't know you stretched. Yes, that's great. What I like to do, if I'm tired, I'll make myself a smoothie. I'll take a cold shower. I'll daven, talk to Hashem. I'll listen to a really good song in my car, and then I'm ready for the day.
Do you like to wear any type of clothes? Like, I just love picking any type of shirt. Or do you just like wearing any type of clothing?
So I'm wearing my Let's Do Podcast shirt right now because I'm here in the studio.
Yeah.
Besides that, I really just pick anything I have. I'm not too picky. But when I'm in here, I'm usually wearing this.
And I usually, when I talk, I like to make eye contact and have conversations. I want to know if you like having conversations with other people, kind of like family or cousins or anybody who comes and visit.
Yeah, I love having conversations. I think eye contact is important because it lets people know that you're listening and you're talking to them, and it's like it helps you really connect to them. So I love talking to my friends, my family. I also like making new friends. Like here in the studio, we get a lot of new people that come in that I've never met before. So I like talking to them, getting to know them, hearing their stories.
And another question: are you the only person who works here in the studio, or does like Vel work here as well?
Yovel, Muffin Man, and Momo works here.
Yeah.
So it's usually me and Yovel.
And where
and you know who else started working here?
Who?
Charles.
Charles.
Yep.
Does he still work here, or does not work anymore?
Charles does work here. He's our intern. He runs the computers.
Does he work on Sundays, or does he have off on Sunday?
He works Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
So he doesn't work Sundays.
Not usually, no.
Aha. And are we good to end, or do you have anything else I want to talk about, or you have to talk?
Well, I wanted to see if Mechi over here has any questions for you yet while you're on the show.
The song yet?
No, thanks.
Why not? No?
No.
Not
Sing an Uncle Moishy song.
Uncle Moishy song?
I walked into the pizza, my favorite one in
town.
town. Pizza.
Well, I haven't eaten lunch yet, but if you do have to eat lunch, what do you have for lunch? I mostly like pasta and fish, or any type of salad for lunch.
That's good. I love pasta. I love making turkey.
Yeah.
I just make ground turkey with some seasoning on it. It's great.
Yes. And I'm going to have lunch tomorrow. When you do go home, what are you planning to have, and why are you planning to have it?
Man, you're getting me with these questions. I haven't thought that far. I'm going to have to, I think I need to go to the grocery store is what I need to do.
And what's your favorite grocery store to go to? If you have to pick any one here, mine is Sprouts and King Soopers. How about yours?
Mine has got to be Trader Joe's. Do you like Trader Joe's?
Yes.
I only go there.
And why do you like Trader Joe's? The reason why I like all of their favorite snacks, like the chips. How about you?
I like Trader Joe's because it's simple. They don't have as many options because they make their own stuff. And so it's just generic items. You get it. It's done. It's very simple.
And what's your favorite thing to get from Trader Joe's? I usually like to get ice cream. How about you?
They have good ice cream. They also have good babka.
Ooh. And if I do go to Gateway Fun Park, I also might do the golf. But what else would you like? What else do you like doing there besides the golf? I also like the arcades and the batting cages.
The arcade's fun. I've done that. I haven't done the batting cages. I like going around the racetrack.
And what's your favorite arcade game over there? If you have to pick any, mine's the car driving game. How about you?
Oh gosh. I like skee ball.
Skee ball?
Yep.
Well, what's your high score? Mine's like 1,000 or 2,000.
Oh,
how about yours?
I don't even know what my high score is. I don't know if I kept track of it.
And when you do around the way track, do you like to go by yourself in the go-karts, or do you like to go with someone?
I like to go by myself. You can go faster that way. And I like to race my friends.
And who's won the race before? Because I know when I race, I usually win.
Same here, man. I usually win as well. You gotta know what you're doing, but you can pass people.
And I also learned how to ride a bike. Have you ever learned how to ride a bike? And if you do, I learned 3 steps. I learned how to pedal and stop. And if you ever rode a bike, which one of those steps did you learn how to do?
I learned to ride my bike by falling off of it. But I learned when I was younger, and I still do bike. I actually am going to bring a bike up here pretty soon.
No,
I have in Boulder.
But the most important one was I learned how to brake. I want to know if you know how to. I wonder if you've ever learned that step.
Yeah, I learned how to brake. I started with training wheels, and then I took them off. And you'd brake, you'd go, you'd fall down, you try again, but then eventually I learned.
And do you need someone to help you when you ride, or do you know usually have to ride by yourself?
I don't anymore because I know how to ride by myself. But at the beginning, I did need someone to help me.
I need someone to help me as well. And I rode a bike with 2 wheels. How about you? Do
Yeah.
you like bikes with 2 wheels or with like 4 wheels or a basket in the back?
Definitely 2 wheels. And I'm sure once you get the hang of it, you'll be able to do it by yourself, right?
Yes. And I wasn't wearing a helmet. So have you ever seen people who not people with helmets on bikes or do you like to see people which is without helmets?
So I've seen people do both, but definitely good to have a helmet when you're learning, right?
And have you ever fell down? If you do you know how to get back up, or does it take time?
It takes time, but eventually you get up quicker and quicker each time. Yes, I prepared some rapid fire like popcorn questions for you. So how is this going to work? Is I'm going to ask and you're going to answer quickly, and we're just go back and forth really quickly.
Yes.
Just get through a bunch of different questions at once. All right.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
So I'm gonna pitch it to you. All right.
Yes.
So here we go. What makes someone a good friend to you?
So what someone makes me a good friend to me is that if they like come hanging out with me. Wow, what makes someone a good friend, which is to you?
If they know how to listen, if I'm having a hard time, if they can sit down with me and they can listen and talk to me and really like understand me.
Yes.
All right. What is your all-time favorite Yankees player?
My favorite all-time Yankee player is Aaron Judge. If you have to pick any sports player from any sports team like basketball, football, baseball, hockey, soccer, who would he be and why would he be your favorite?
Oh gosh, get me with the hard questions. Yes, I hardly watch sports. I'm gonna say Julian Edelman from the Patriots, and I'm gonna say why, because every year on Yom Kippur he would come daven at my father's shul, and so I would see him every year, and it was pretty cool.
Yes.
All right. Do you have a favorite nigun?
My favorite nigun is I like the one Benny Freeman saying, where it says, what says the small piece of heaven. And what's your favorite nigun? And why do you like it?
Good question. I like singing Le Mancha by Eitan Katz. You know Eitan Katz?
Yes.
So the Benny Friedman one, can you sing it for us so people know how it goes?
The small piece of heaven in everyone's heart. Those are the only words I know.
Okay. So people have to look it up to listen to the rest, huh?
Yes.
Okay. Next question for you. What's something that you're really good at that people might not expect?
I'm really good at puzzles.
Puzzles.
What's something that you good at? Do you like to do puzzles a lot, or are you not such a puzzler guy?
I actually like doing puzzles. My grandfather and I would always do puzzles when I was growing up, so it reminds me of him.
And what's your favorite type of puzzle? It could be anything. I like puzzles with animals. How about you?
I like puzzles when they take a famous painting and turn it into a puzzle.
Ooh.
I'll have to show you one of those.
Yes.
Okay. Next popcorn question for you.
Yes.
What makes a day feel like a really good day for you?
What makes it feel the good day for me is I just like having a regular schedule. I want to know if you like having a regular schedule.
Yeah, having a good routine, it keeps my head on straight. You know, it keeps me in line, it keeps me focused, and it makes me feel good about myself.
Yes.
On that note, what is a routine, something that you do that you don't like to skip?
I love doing my morning routine. And so I think that I don't like skipping. What I will never skip is taking my medicine. How about you? What's a routine you would not want to skip and do?
A routine that I would not want to skip. Probably. That's a good question. I'd say probably wrapping tefillin in the morning. It also sets my day up right.
Yes.
Okay, next popcorn question for you. What's a moment at work that made you feel really proud of yourself?
A moment of work that makes me feel proud of myself is when everybody here sees how well I done. What's a moment which is at your work, like here or any other type of job that you have had and you feel proud of yourself?
I think also when I can help people make a difference when doing the podcasts, and people really appreciate it. And it's nice when people tell me, hey, you did a really good job. Because it makes you feel good about what you're doing.
Yes.
All right, Yitz. Well, I really appreciate you coming on the podcast, and
Yeah.
I hope people really
Yes.
enjoy learning a little bit about you and your life.
And I have one more question. Am I allowed to take these cups home or do I leave them here?
Maybe we can run it by Yovel and see if you can get a souvenir cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to? We'll talk. Let's figure it out. Maybe we can send you home with one. All right.
No, but if I want to finish this, do I have to pour it in or do I just have to leave it like that?
No, we can pour it back in the bottle for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a problem.
But how? I don't want it to spill.
I'll do it very carefully. All right.
Yeah. Or, well, is there a sink I could do it in?
Yeah, it's here. I'll do it. I'll do it. You want to say goodbye to the audience before we stop the recording?
Yes.
All right, sit back down real quick, and so thank you for coming on. And if there's anything you want to say to the internet, to the audience, you can look right here and say it. A final message you have.
I hope whoever comes to my bar mitzvah parsha, let's go be fun. There's going to be simcha mouth. We got some candies to throw, and I can't wait to see everybody who shows up. It's going to be fun.
All right, well, thanks for coming on the podcast.
You're totally welcome.